Hi everyone, welcome back to Rocket Guys. Today I'm going to have a look at some of the best trades I've seen recently and give you tips on how you can make insane trades like these. Before we get started, if you're ever looking for some discounted Rocket League items and credits for much cheaper than the item shop, head over to RL Exchange. They offer the most reliable place to buy loads of different tradable items like Phoenix, White Dracos and even Alpha Caps. They can deliver items to any platform and you can pay with loads of different payment methods. And with a 5-star Trustpilot rating, they are sure to have any items you could want. Check out RL Exchange from the link in the description, and use code GUYS at checkout to get 3% off every purchase. So we are first going to start with this insane trade from Gabioza, I never know how to say his name, where he sold a non-crate import for a burnt sienna octane, a non-crate exotic and some other items too. The non-crate import is currently worth 30 credits-ish on PC, and I would say if he takes his time to sell them, the octane, exotic and ads will sell for up to 400 credits, so this is at least 10 times as much as he initially paid. There are people all over the market getting insane trades like this all the time. Obviously this is quite lucky and you do have to be in the right place at the right time in order to get this, but there are some things you can do to increase your chances. The first thing is to list the non-crate import as the actual item it is. So on RL Garage you can list up non-crate imports with this little symbol, but instead if you just list the actual item, for example with the trade I just showed you, you just list to have an Imperator, you may come across someone who wants that car and is willing to pay good amounts for it, rather than them just giving you 30 credits because it's a non-crate import. Although no experienced traders are going to offer you an insane overpay for the item, there is a chance someone will see your post who just wants the car to use in game and they don't mind giving you extra for it because, like with the trade I used as the example, a burnt sienna octane won't mean much to them if they don't play with the octane. The other thing you can do is simply just to let people offer items. You have a much bigger chance of getting an item overpay rather than a credit overpay, so just don't be lazy and be willing to sell the items individually afterwards. I next have a nice two-part trade from Andre where he used some spare items and credits to buy Crimson Standard, and then he sold the Crimson Standard for pure credits, making some easy profit. The fireworks and the HNY inverted wheels together are going to take a lot longer to sell than the Crimson Standard will. They will also not sell for much more than 200 credits, and if you add the 200 pure credits he put in too, that is the minimum price for the Crimson Standard. However, we all know standards are a popular boost and sell much easier than a lot of other items, so he was able to get 450 credits back from that. Overall, the market is very stable at the moment apart from one item, and that is the painted Reaper wheels. More importantly, black and white. The black variant was in the item shop the other day for 300 credits, which is very cheap and caused it to drop a little bit. Although for the white ones I don't really know what's going on. They've just dropped on PC, have increased and decreased on PlayStation, and I don't really know what is going on Xbox, so if you do trade with this item, I would just hold back on it for a few more days until its value has leveled out completely, because you don't want to risk it dropping whilst you have it in your inventory. I just want to mention that our channel members receive market and trading updates, monthly giveaways which are exclusively for members so you have a big chance of winning, they get a custom Discord and YouTube badge to make you stand out, and shoutouts, so a big thank you to Deesnuts Gamer, Tyler Ham and Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video or found it helpful, please consider subscribing with notifications on, and if you want to support us, use code RLT prices in the item shop for some sweet potato mash.